Our Gene. This is a story about twin brothers who were lost from their family and were found many years later by their big sister. The twin brothers were born in Boston, England on the 1st of January 1946, but very soon after were placed in council care homes and then about a year later under the care of Dr. Barnardo's. The twins were then moved to various Barnardo homes in Scotland and in 1955 were considered for migration to Australia as child migrants. No doubt the other sisters and brother would have thought from time to time, where did those twins go? Jean, being the eldest with her sister Val, would have clear memories of the twin babies at home and wondering where they might be. Back in Australia, the twins went to school and then got jobs. One of the twins in the 1960s made a trip back to England, and on one day, this twin rang his mother and announced who he was. This was such a sudden shock that no meeting was able to be arranged. Many years later, when Jean and Val heard about this, their first reaction was, if only one of us had answered the telephone on that day. What might have followed is anybody's guess. Time moved on and Jean was determined to find out more, and she began writing letters to various organisations to try and trace the twins. Success followed, and in 1991 letters were sent from Jean to the twins and the twins replied. Jean and Val made a trip to Australia and the twins were back with their big sister and family. Since that time, the twins have been back a few times to England and have been reunited with the rest of the family. The twins, Brian and John, now have families of their own and found that they had 3 sisters and a brother who also had their own families. Talk about an extended family. Without Jean's determination, maybe Brian and John might not have been reunited with their family back in England. I am Brian, married and have 3 children and 7 grandchildren. And my children know about their aunties and uncles and families in England. My memories of Jean, my big sister, is a person who laughed a lot and always enjoyed half a lager. John is also married and has 2 children and has been back to England a few times. To our dear sisters Val, Maureen and brother Les, and Linda, Mike and Steve and the family, we are with you today as we remember our Jean and what she means to us, because maybe without her efforts we might not know each other today. Rest in peace, Jean. We all love you.